Hey guys, I'm here with Nicci Claspell, and you play Rose in Dogfight The Musical.
I do.
And I want to know, is like she's totally different from most of the roles I've seen you in a let's rocker, more folksy space. So, do you relate to Rose in ways, or don't relate to Rose in some ways?
I think I do. I think it's been a really interesting challenge to play a role like this. I do normally play it like the last role I played was Velma in Chicago, and that's kind of more typical of the things I do. So it's very interesting being cast in this and trying to find this kind of quiet, awkward person, but still, like, I've been thinking about her a lot. She still has a lot of opinions and a lot of feelings about the world, and she's just figuring out how to express them and what she wants to do with them. And I think everyone can kind of relate to that in a way, like trying to find your place in the world and make your voice heard. So yeah, I do relate to her.
So Rose is like, I love her because she's so unapologetically herself, and she doesn't, in some ways, naive, but like it's her naivety that makes her so sweet and not ugly, as one of the terms in the themes of the show. And for you playing, more folksy, like what did you have to do to kind of like find that person?
I think in a lot of characters it's about finding that aspect of yourself that can shine through. Like as a child, I haven't even thought about this really, but it does make sense. As a kid, I was painfully shy, and I don't know. That wasn't the question. No, you started off with something else.
No,
but I was.
That was a question in a sense. Like, what did you have to do? Trying to find that.
Sure.
Find her.
Yeah. I guess that did help. Then, kind of like remembering how that was, how it was to like. I think maybe in the second act, that's where it relates a little bit when she's like, I'm thinking of like hiding behind my mom's legs and I'm a child and actually like poking my head out to meet people. So like finding that kind of strength and courage, which I think she didn't know that she had because she's never been in a situation like this before. So I think it was just a lot of exploring the character and maybe where she came from and how she's grown up. And yeah, I think she does have this quiet confidence that may stem from naivete.
I think you're right first time.
One of those, but is still there and doesn't realize that she actually has strength also until she's faced with this choice. Like when he asks her out to dinner, she doesn't do that for him. She does that for herself to prove to herself like she can be more than what the world sees her as.
Beauty is one of the themes of the show. What would you say makes a person beautiful through your own experiences and your own eyes?
I think the way they treat other people and the way they view the world is very telling of that can make a person beautiful. That can make or break a person's beauty, per se. I think someone can look just amazing, perfect, flawless, but if they just like they have a bad attitude all the time and they can't see the beauty in the world and they can't treat others with respect and that same kind of beauty, that's just that's an ugly person.
What advice would you give to young girls who are more wildflowery now but like gain the strength later in years? What would you give them, even yourself, like from past? What advice would you give yourself if you were more, since you're like saying you were more shy as a kid?
Right. I think it's a hard lesson to learn sometimes for some people, not to really care what others think about you. It's not so much not care about it, but not to let it affect you terribly, because the things, when you grow older, the things that made you like that weird kid make you very special and cool and interesting in adult life. So hold on to those things and celebrate them, celebrate your differences, and celebrate the weird things that you like and the things that you do and what you're good at. Enjoy it all and hold on to those things, because if you lose them, you lose yourself.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna have to let you get ready because you have a show in like less than an hour to do. So guys, come see it. It ends on June 25th. It's a must.